that was.
Oh, now it's recording. Hey, YouTubers, Raven here.
Start back.
We did it a few seconds too early.
We're doing it on my desktop, and it counts down instead of like on my laptop where it just automatically starts recording. So
And
we
it
had
froze.
so we had to get used to that.
And it froze a little bit. You noticed that? It froze a little bit. So, today we'll be talking about The Flash.
Season 3, episode 2, entitled
Don't you just love how she just like avoided me and I didn't even do anything to her yet?
Paradox.
Yet.
It's called Paradox.
Okay. I just have to get this out there. Cisco at his powers.
Cisco and the freaking vibe powers were awesome.
Like, it's about time we finally get some actual, like, other things besides, like...
Yeah.
Like...
No, that was seriously, legitimately awesome. I'm just like, vibe!
He's like... It's just like... Poof. Twirly, twirly.
That was awesome.
Super punch.
Mm-hmm.
I was like...
At first I was like, wait, what's this blue stuff? And then they showed him, and I'm like, vibe!
When I saw that, because, like, what you said about, like, Caitlyn, I was like, oh my gosh, Killer Frost. Like, we're getting Frost. And then it's like, no, it's Cisco. I'm like, aw, but yay! Aw, but yay!
Yeah, because her hand.
Yeah. At the end, her hand was all frosty.
Yes, it was.
Frosty.
Frosty.
You think she's gonna make a snowman?
I don't know.
I mean, like, what's the point of having those cool, like, ice powers if you don't use them?
Yeah. I don't know.
She should build Olaf.
Oh, jeez. She's evil. Why would she build Olaf? She doesn't want something happy in her life.
Because who said this version had to be evil? We have the evil version from Earth 2 that's gonna come over. I mean, because, like... Wait.
True.
No, she's dead. Zoom killed her! Zoom
So
killed
she's
her.
the only Killer Frost then.
There's other universes?
Like, they're going to explore that this season.
We had Jay Garrick.
Barry's not going to change the timeline anymore.
No, but we had Jay Garrick.
Yeah, and that was actually a really cool scene.
Yeah. So, like, he's from another
But that was
universe.
only because Barry went back in time again.
Yeah, but doesn't mean Caitlyn has to turn evil. She's really nice.
Yeah, she's nice.
Overly nice. She's so sweet. It's
Well, maybe
sometimes
this
gross.
version of her won't be as overtly evil, or whatever the word is. Overtly evil as the others, or the comic book version of Killer Frost. But...
I mean, there are a few good guys with ice powers.
I just don't think they're going to explore any other Earths besides Earth 2 if they go again to Earth 2 this season. Because I think they're just going to probably be focusing on alchemy this season.
But
so I don't think
we're bringing in Supergirl this season. There's going to be a 4-show crossover.
True.
So how are you going to do that if you don't travel to another universe? How's Supergirl going to meet the Arrow?
Yeah, but another universe isn't the same as another Earth.
That's what I meant. Like okay, that would be a parallel universe, not another universe.
Flashpoint was a parallel universe.
Yes, parallel. But I'm talking about Earth.
Yeah.
Which is an alternate universe. Technically speaking.
Yeah, I guess.
From a certain point of view.
When Barry was explaining, like, what happened, where he created, like, the other timelines and all that stuff, it made me think of the second Back to the Future when Doc was explaining the alternate 1985 to Marty. Because he's like, here's, you know, where we are in time. And somewhere it spilled into this tangent where Biff went back and changed it to an alternate 1985 that is, like, you know, that he owns everything and all of that stuff. So... You know, it made me think. I mean, really, how can you not be reminded of those movies when things are dealing with time travel and something? I mean, those are like the ultimate time travel movies.
Yeah. But Because I mean, like, I love those movies, but since I'm not as huge a fan as you, I think Doctor Who.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could think Doctor Who as well. But, I mean, like, all the paradox and space-time continuum and all the, like, alternate universe stuff, I always think about that.
It's
Think
wibbly
of that
wobbly,
because of it.
timey-wimey.
I was driving behind somebody today that had a TARDIS sticker on their car.
So what else did you like about this episode? Besides the kiss.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked the whole, like, thing with Jake, Eric, and Barry. I really liked that scene.
Yeah.
Not just the fact that it was in a diner, and I love diners, but just, like, the advice that he gave him.
Yeah.
And that he, you know, was like, yeah, you've probably heard this a lot, but you haven't heard it from me. I know what you're going through because I've done the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can relate to you.
I'm not just a speedster, I'm your alternate daddy.
Exactly. And I know that you've made mistakes and you wish you could fix them. But, you know, you're just going to have to deal with how things are.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be the hero that everybody thinks you are, then you need to just move on.
Yeah. You need to live with your mistakes. Like normal people.
Yeah.
We have to live with our mistakes.
I mean, and he's right. Like, every time you try to go back and fix it, it's never going to be exactly the same as it was when you left it.
Yeah.
It's always going to be just a little bit different.
There's always going to be that remnant.
No matter what you do.
Yeah, there's always going to be a remnant of what was or what wasn't.
That's actually going on in Timeless right now.
Yeah.
Every time they come back to the present, something has changed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked that conversation, and I liked the whole vibe thing.
Yes.
A lot.
I was so sad when we found out Dante was dead.
Yeah, that was sad. And I liked Iris being freaking badass. Like, she's like, you know what? You're telling me the truth. Like, you are not lying to me, because if you lied to me, this is not happening.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whoa, girl.
Can't happen.
I'm like, whoa, girl.
I'm like, oh, hell no, you did not just threaten my virus.
West Allen sounds so much better.
It does.
But, like, she was like, and then the fact that she was like, you know, getting everybody to realize that, yeah,
everybody makes mistakes.
yeah, and that, like, yeah, what he did was not okay, but I mean, everybody does things like that in a moment. Not everybody, but I mean, a lot of people do things like that in a moment of weakness because they want to fix it. They want things to be better and the way they were, and, you know, yeah, he screwed up. He's messed things up, but he knows now that he can't do that anymore, and he just needs to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm glad that she was able to get through to them.
Especially Cisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Caitlin wasn't really mad at Barry. She just,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't know. She was really the only person that wasn't, like, upset at him about what happened.
I mean, really,
Wally wasn't really either.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like, you know, Wally. He was just normal Wally.
Yeah.
But Cisco, you know, had a lot of issues with it.
Yeah. Sadness.
I'm glad Joe and Iris are talking again, too.
Yeah, that was just really weird. I mean, in the original universe, like, yeah, he never told her that her mom was still alive, but she didn't flip her lid about it.
Yeah.
Like, what's so different?
Well, maybe in this universe she wasn't sick. And
well, then why would Wally be living with
And he had just kept it from her that I don't know. Or maybe she had already died, and, like, when he told her that, like, she had been alive or something, she didn't get the chance to actually talk to her or get closure.
Yeah.
So she died, and she was mad at Joe about it.
Maybe.
Also, Tom Felton. Julian.
Draco Malfoy.
Yes, Draco Malfoy.
I said it with an accent that was not British.
Draco Malfoy.
He's Draco Malfoy, the Clan Malfoy.
What, is he Irish now?
That can be only one.
Anyway, he knows something is different with Barry.
Yeah.
And he doesn't trust him, which I was right about.
Mm-hmm. Which is why he doesn't like him. Why
Yeah.
he hates him.
I was like, the reason that he's probably acting that way is because he doesn't trust him.
Yeah. And which is nice to know. I mean, like, it's not like he's, like, evil right now or anything. But
Yeah.
I mean,
he's
Draco. He's gonna go evil.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, he does the metahuman, he, like, investigates metahuman stuff with Barry. So, like, he's probably at some point going to end up either becoming evil or he's going to, like, be a metahuman in some way or something like that.
Watch, like, we're all predicting he's gonna be evil because he plays Draco.
And then he's not going to
And then he's gonna be, like, the best sidekick Barry ever had. Like, the hell.
No,
Like,
I think Wally's still going to be his sidekick.
yeah.
Because
But, I mean, like, because Cisco's gonna be, like, all sidekick.
Because Wally is going to get, Cisco's going to be a sidekick, but he's not, like, ready completely yet.
Well, neither is Wally.
No, but he had his powers in Flashpoint.
Yeah.
So he'll have his powers again.
Yeah. But Caitlin didn't have her powers in Flashpoint. She's got her powers.
Yeah.
Which I'm confused about.
I'm sure they'll reveal it in time. Episode 7 is called Killer Frost.
I do want to know what went differently in this universe that would cause her to have her abilities.
We'll probably find that out as this season goes on.
Because in the original universe, she was... Wait. They were... When Barry got stuck in the Speed Force...
In the first season, right?
No, in the second.
Second.
And the wave hit Jesse and Wally.
Yeah.
Didn't it also phase through the others to get out to the hallway?
It might have.
So, would that not mean that everyone that was in that room is somehow infected with the particle accelerator so they could potentially become metahuman?
Well, Iris won't be.
I know, but I mean, like...
And Joe won't be.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
like,
what you're saying.
If they wanted to be total whatevers, they could go that route.
Yeah.
And Iris could get something, or Joe. Or even
I mean,
Harrison.
it could have affected Cisco and Caitlin.
Mhm.
But we already knew. I mean,
Enhanced Cisco's
yeah, because I mean,
abilities and,
he was already starting to like
Mhm.
show his vibe powers
Yeah.
in that universe.
But he actually reached into the Speed Force.
Yeah.
So it could have affected him in that way and gave him more ability,
Mm-hmm.
or just, like, instead of, like, gave him more ability, it just awoken what was already in him, like, more of it.
Yeah.
And then it could have just, like, I don't know, did something to Caitlin.
Yeah, it could have. I'm sure that if that's not the case, we'll find out more as the season progresses. But
Yeah.
because, like I said, episode 7, which is airing in November, is called Killer Frost. So by that point, we should probably know more information, I would hope.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I thought it was interesting that he was telling Felicity everything.
Yeah. And he's looking through their lives to see what's different, and he's like, who's that? And Felicity like, wait, they didn't have a kid. Yeah, baby Sarah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, baby John. I'm like, no!
So John Jr.?
Yeah, like, the hell? Like, no, Diggle was never that selfish. Come on. No. Like, Barry just killed Sarah! Like, he just killed baby Sarah!
What about Lila? Where's she?
Oh no, because she wasn't in the part of the episode I was able to see.
Well, she also wasn't in the picture with Diggle. It was just Diggle and the baby.
It was. Well, he wasn't a baby. He was like, what, 5? 4 or 5?
Well, he was like a toddler.
Which means that he had him earlier than he had Sarah. Because Sarah would be like 2.
He looked like he was older than 2?
Yeah. So
I didn't get a really good look at the picture.
So he had to have had baby John when he, like, 3 or 4 years ago. When he had Sarah, like, 1.5, 2 years ago.
So maybe it's his long-lost kid that we don't know about.
Maybe he's not with Lila.
Another freaking Arrow couple that got screwed up, okay? That's why I'm not watching the damn show anymore.
I mean, like, I've only been able to watch, like, the first 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes of the premiere because of sleeping and
Okay,
job.
first it was Tommy and Laurel that they ruined. Then it was Thea and Roy. And now it might even be John and Lila. No, I'm not okay with that.
Because at the end, like, because at the beginning of the episode, it showed how John was telling Oliver that he needed to leave, right? And I'm like, well, okay, you're leaving.
At the beginning of the new season?
Yeah, like, he's not on Arrow right now.
Diggle.
Yeah, he's not the team. Arrow is creating an entirely new team. The only ones who are the same are him and Felicity.
What about Thea?
She quit. Because she realized something, and she realized, I think it's because she kind of realized that it wasn't the bloodlust anymore that made her kill.
Oh.
She was enjoying it, and she needed to pull back. Something like, I heard that.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's, like, the complete truth.
Well, anyway, if John
that.
And Lila are screwed up, I'm not even.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, in that part, he's like, I have to leave. And then, like, the part that I saw later on, he's like, yeah, John is off in Iraq doing whatever. And I'm like, or, like, somewhere where there's war, right? Yeah. And I'm like, oh, where's Lila? Like, they didn't mention Lila. They didn't mention the baby. I'm just like, the hell is going on?
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Before you were here, there was a scene where, like, when he was telling Felicity about, like, everything, he, talked to Iris, and she was like, with everything that was going on, I just wanted to see, like, if you felt the same way that, you still felt from before. And he's like, yeah, I'm ready.
And she was like, yeah, I'm ready.
No, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to, like, do that with you. And Felicity's like, wait, you kissed Iris? And he's like, yeah, somehow I managed to erase both kisses from the timeline.
He managed to erase 3 freaking kisses from 3 different timelines.
I think he's just talking about...
I know, the one on the porch and then the one in Flashpoint.
Yeah.
But, okay, like, in 2 episodes, he kissed her 3 times. So we should be... well, I mean, kind of, because we got the last time on Arrow, right? Or last time on Flash, right? Like, what happened last season? Like, we got the porch scene again, right? So, technically speaking, I mean, even though it officially happened at the finale of the last episode, we got that kiss again in the first episode, kind of, as that, like, last time on The Flash. So, we technically got it in 3 episodes. 2 episodes. We got 3 kisses in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Or you can look at it as 3 kisses in 3
separate episodes.
But they're in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the word for it, okay, people? My brain just
3
not
consecutive episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That word. Consecutive. Okay. So Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I do think that Iris has some suspicions about Wally now, because there's no way that as a reporter she missed how Barry looked at Wally when he said that those of you that had abilities will have, like, those people that had abilities then will have them now.
Mm-hmm.
And he was looking directly at Wally.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, as a reporter and as a cop,
and as somebody who is pretty intuitive,
I'm pretty sure those two people cannot have, like, missed that.
Also,
right?
I like the fact that she has her own office now.
Yeah, that's a big step up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad that she's going to have more to do this season.
Oh, yeah.
And not just be the love interest, but also, like, see her reporting and being who she is and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Is there... I just asked you, didn't
I liked how Grant played the scene when he was telling everybody about what happened with, like, the timeline and the flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just has a very... He's very good with the emotional stuff.
They all brought, like, the perfect emotion. I'm not too sure how I felt about Cisco's, like, how Cisco whatever his name is, reacted to it as Cisco.
Mm-hmm.
Because of his situation. Like, I'm not used to the Cisco who holds everything in.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that was good.
I'm used to the comic relief, pop culture reference, scientific nerd Cisco.
But he's just been depressed this whole damn episode.
Yeah.
And so, like, we're not used to that. So I'm just like, is that really how Cisco would handle that situation?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. And for one thing, I'm not sure why I mean, I understand that Dante was his brother. And that he loves his brother. But they never got along.
Yeah, they didn't. Although they started to get along at the end of season 2. A little bit.
Hardly. And so I'm just, like, wondering, I mean, yeah, brotherly love, like, my brother's dead, and I have a friend who can fix it, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you didn't get along. Like, why is it so hard for you to just, like,
well, maybe they did in that universe.
Maybe. Who knows? This whole new universe thing, see, it's just... Yeah.
That's what frickin' Jay told him. He's like, there's always consequences with time travel.
Yeah.
Always. It's fun to watch, mind you. I love time travel stuff.
Oh, yes.
But...
my favorite episodes of anything is always time travel.
Yeah, or just like a period historical episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, there's always going to be something that happens when you do that.
Yeah. Some sort of side effect.
Yep.
So
I mean, look at with Back to the Future. Like, when he comes back to his present in 1985, his parents are happy. Like, Biff's doing everything for them.
Yeah.
His brother has a good job. His sister has a good job. Like, everything is better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it changed in the present.
Yeah.
Because before it was all, like, depressing and all that crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So, you want to talk about the
Did you want to talk more about Alchemy and the Rival or no?
Oh, right.
You just got excited so that you can eat, right?
No, I got excited about the preview.
Well,
okay. So, Alchemy and Rival. Well, Rival's dead. Alchemy killed him.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's kind of just like...
Eric, right? Clarice.
No, it wasn't Eric.
Oh. What was his first name?
No, it wasn't Eric.
It started with an E, though.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was Eric. Clarice.
Edward.
Yes.
Edward Clarice, I think.
I'm pretty sure. But, Alchemy killed him.
Yeah.
At the end. Give me one more chance!
But I mean, the fact that, like, she was saying, you know, how does he have his powers in this universe? I'm like, alchemy probably had something to do with it.
Well, I wasn't asking how he had his powers. Like,
Yeah.
I understood that alchemy had something to do with that. What I didn't understand was, okay, it took 3 years for Barry to be as fast as he is.
Mm-hmm.
It took a lot of running and a lot of hard work for him to be as fast as he is.
Yeah.
How the hell could the rival already keep up with him? Like, yeah, that was my issue.
Alchemy probably had...
And he was running faster than
But
Barry.
yeah, alchemy probably made sure that he was reaching his full potential.
Mm,
So he probably made it so that he had full speed by that point.
yeah.
I don't know. All right.
But, so I'm looking forward to whoever Alchemy chooses next. I mean, we do know that, what's her name? Black Canary. Katie something?
Oh, the actress?
Yeah.
Katie Lotz.
I knew it was Katie. Ah, I'm getting better at this name thing. Slightly. Very slightly. But she's signed on as a series regular for
Legends.
for not just Legends, for the entire universe.
Oh.
So she's series regular for, or like series, well, she's a regular, not
Yeah.
necessarily series regular, but a regular on, that means all the CW shows. So that means Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends. But, they did promise that they weren't going to bring her back as Black Canary.
Mm.
Black Canary is dead. They're not going to do no wibbly wobbly timey crap and bring her back, reverse time, or none of that.
Yeah.
She's dead. But on Legends, they can always go back in time, like, and visit with her. But they can never change what happened to her.
Yeah.
Like what they found out in season 1 of Legends when Sarah found out that Laurel was dead. She wanted to go back in time and be there for her, and she found out that if she would have been, then they both would have died.
Mm.
Like, so it was just better that way because only one of them died and one of them's still around to be a hero.
Right.
But so they could always bring her back when they travel to the past, but you also have the Black Siren from Earth 2 that will make appearances, and you have, I mean, alternate Earths. You have those Earths where evil versions of people can come through.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily all from Earth 2. I mean, like, there can be an Earth out there where she became the Black Canary, but something happened to her and she turned into an evil character. Like, she could have started out as a Black Canary, or she could have started out as a Black Siren and became the Black Canary in another universe.
Mm-hmm.
But we're never going to get back our Black Canary. Yeah. But she's always going to be around in the universe. So.
Okay.
Anything else?
Aside from what we're going to be talking about, no.
Okay. So, let's move on to the preview.
Well, the ending, too.
Yeah, the ending.
Okay.
The kiss.
So, I was hoping it would be this episode, but I didn't know if it was going to be this one or next week's episode.
Yeah.
But then, like, for the East Coast airing, I was under the tag for West Allen on Twitter, and everybody was freaking out because it was at the end, and they're like, what a way to end the episode! West Allen kiss, finally! And it's going to be a kiss that they'll remember! And I'm just like, yeah.
Third time's the charm, baby! Or in this case, his fourth time.
I just kind of like how that's, like, their spot, the porch. It's cute.
It only happened twice on the porch.
I know, but it's still cute. I mean, it's the West House. It's the porch of the West House.
Yeah.
I would like to see some more rooftop scenes, though.
Right?
Because I miss those.
But she doesn't work at Giger's anymore.
So
So she can't get up there after hours.
she can't.
No, she doesn't have a key. I mean, really, like...
Well, he could always bring her up there. As the Flash.
Yeah. Let's run up the side of this building, baby.
There are possibilities.
With you, anything is possible.
Anyway, it was nice that we got to see a recreation of that scene.
Yes.
And I like that she's like, in my mind, I'll always be Iris and you'll always be Barry and we'll always fight each other.
I'm just like, Barry, just tell her you guys kissed. Like,
I'm just like, yeah, you always fight each other.
I like, Barry, just tell her we did.
That kiss was better than the kiss in the season 2 finale.
Yeah, but I think the one from Flashpoint was better.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I mean, that lasted longer. It was
Yeah.
nice. Of course, there was also a goodbye kiss.
Yeah.
So.
But she didn't say, but see, like all the other women in Barry's life, she did not say goodbye, Barry. She said, I'll see you soon. So that's the difference.
Yeah.
She's the only one who said that.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that tell you, people? That they're canon and Endgame.
Exactly. You almost said what?
Wendgame.
When the game.
Because of West Allen, I was gonna say that. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry for all the people that don't like them. That you have to suffer through it.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how it is with her and I with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, but I
Now-
was just thinking that.
With Captain Swan, we have to suffer through that.
Yes.
And it sucks.
Very much so.
So we feel you.
You really, really do.
But there are a couple that aren't supposed to be together, but that's a different story. Yeah. Not for this video.
No.
But yeah, the preview looked really good.
Oh, Jesse Quick.
Jesse Quick and Wells. Woo woo.
Okay, like, her name, like, he said my daughter is Jesse Quick.
Yeah, and
Not-
he's like, you're a speedster now? She's like, yeah.
Yeah. I freaked out.
And based off what Iris was wearing when I caught a glimpse, she had like a really nice dress on. So they were probably on a date and they get freaking interrupted by like a metahuman or something.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I mean, that only
But we're gonna
happened
get to see them on a
Supergirl.
date, which is really cute. Because somebody said in the 3rd episode he like spells out her name with flowers or something like that.
Ooh.
So it's gonna probably be this really sweet and romantic little date, and it's
Are the flowers gonna have the stems, or is he gonna pull a Clark Kent marriage proposal style with only the petals to spell out her name?
what if the flowers were irises? That would be the best thing ever.
I died.
I'll die, seriously. But yeah.
So, yeah. But like, because her name isn't Jesse Quick, it's Jesse Wells.
Yeah.
And he goes through, my daughter is Jesse Quick. I'm like, the freak, you just like, yay.
And we're probably gonna get to see a really awesome Wells this time.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to be a little more forthcoming and not as uptight.
Yeah, because he'll be from this Earth, right?
No,
Oh, he'll still be from Earth too.
that's Jesse's dad. They're coming through from Earth too.
Okay.
But I'm hoping we get some Wally and Jesse dates. I mean, come on. Okay, I know Wally's supposed to be with Linda Park.
Yeah, but she's not even freaking on the show anymore.
No. So, yeah, like, she ran away because of her doppelganger.
I mean, they're not gonna do. Yeah, they're gonna stick pretty close to the comics, but they're not gonna do everything exactly the same as the comics. They're gonna have like certain things that are gonna be the same or similar, but they're not gonna have everything exactly the same. So I mean, if it's Wally and Jesse, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that Jessie kind of has the personality that Linda was probably supposed to have.
Yeah.
So
And they can both be speedsters together.
Yeah. I mean, hello, Flash family.
I know this isn't for the same episode, but did you catch the reference with the two tornadoes in the first episode? People were saying it was supposed to be a reference to the Tornado Twins.
I didn't catch that.
Because there were two of them.
Mm-hmm. You know the Tornado Twins are Barry and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two little babies.
Because people were like talking about that, and I forgot to mention it when I did the review last week. So.
These two little babies.
Because I was so excited over all the West Allen stuff last week that I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah.
Yeah. I that didn't even come. That the thought didn't even cross.
Like
my
people
mind.
were making gifts, and they're like, Tornado Twins. I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I can see it now, but I didn't back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Jessie chooses to stay here, I think she would become a reporter. That's just her personality. I mean, I know she's like some uber genius doctor level smart stuff, but like her personality is more like, let me get into what makes you you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a reporter is. Like they ask the questions about.
And I mean, next week is called Magenta.
Why you did it.
So I don't know
Magenta?
if that. Yeah, I don't know if that has anything to do with the villain or what. People are saying it's like that whisper lizard thing.
Whisper lizard?
I don't know what they were talking about. Like one of those lizard type villains, one metahuman thing.
I don't remember the Flash having.
I know, I don't remember that either.
But I mean, the whole magenta thing could be the color of Jessie's outfit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, she wasn't wearing one, and she didn't bring any clothes with her.
But I mean, when they showed the preview, it looked like there was like this, like this color-ish thing around it, like a vision. Was that the portal?
Yeah, that was her,
okay.
That was her connection.
That was the portal then.
But did you see the color of her shirt?
Yeah.
It was magenta maroonish.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that maybe Cisco makes an outfit for her that is that color, because you can't be because you can't have scarlet red, because that's buried.
And magenta's like a pinkish purple.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she's the female speedster, so why not make her pinkish?
Yeah. I don't really have anything around here that. Oh, I guess this is kind of magenta color. But yeah.
So that's what I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, I wonder if they know what happened. Like, do they remember it the other way, or do they remember it the way that they probably lived it?
Well,
like, you know what I mean?
I read an interview with Candace Patton, and she's like, there are certain parts of, like, that porch scene from last season that she does remember, but she doesn't remember everything. And one of the things she didn't remember saying was, like, you have to, you know, wherever you go, like, I'll always be here, like, do what you have to do, but I'll still be here. She doesn't remember saying that.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about Jessie and Harrison. Like, which version of reality do they remember?
Probably do they Earth 2? They're Earth 2.
No,
okay.
What I'm saying is, do they remember the version of Earth 1 in which we know?
Okay.
Or the version of Earth 1 in which the current actors know? Yeah. Like, the current Wally West, the current Iris, the current Caitlin and Cisco, do they know? Do Harrison and Jessie know that universe? Or do they know the other one? Because since Jessie has the Flash abilities, then she has to be like Jay Garrick, who knows what freaking happened. Like, right? I mean, having the Speed Force has to, like, come with some perks of maybe, like, knowing what the hell is going on. But, because, I mean, you'd have to be able to feel something different in the Speed Force, right?
They might have some snippets of it.
But, like, so, like, which one do you think they remember? Like,
Probably the current one.
maybe. I think so. I
Because
want them
they
to
seem
remember
to be. They
the-
seem to be pretty comfortable.
Well, yeah, because they're still the same people, just like they went through something different a little bit. But, like,
I know, but for them, it just doesn't seem like it's that different.
because it's not that different to begin with.
It's probably the current one. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments below.
I'm sure we're gonna find out what all of them know and what they don't know as it goes on.
Yeah,
So this is only the second episode of the season.
I know. So, you got anything else?
Nope.
Nope. So,
This is long. It's 41 minutes.
yeah, let's keep pointing out the time. Okay. So, I guess until next time, keep believing in the impossible.